What's up, everyone? Welcome to Thursday Night Kickoff. I'm Armchair, that's Dubs. Hey, it's Thursday Night Football. That's the good news. Bad news,
We got
it's a,
Arctic wind outside.
it's
That's
a,
fucking bad news.
it's Atlanta and Tampa. I don't love it, but we're gonna do what we got to do with it. Is this gonna be a sneaky Falcons win? Is that what's gonna happen here?
I do think they're gonna cover. I don't know. The 5.5 is great, but I'd buy a point or two. Throw it in a two leg. Um, Trends say they're gonna cover. Buccaneers are 0-5 against the spread as favorites of 4.5 or more this season.
How does this happen? How does this happen?
Road team 4-1 against the spread. Last five head-to-head meetings between these two.
It's just not great. It's not great. Um, get your fantasy questions in. If you're in the playoffs, congratulations. Welcome in.
If you're in the playoffs, you have Mike Evans on your team. Gonna be a big time decision night for you.
Questions. Lots of questions. You know, I don't
Jalen
hate it.
McMillan back too.
What do you expect from this game? From like, well, let's start with the Mike Evans question. Where do you like? What do you expect from him? Because I can tell you that like his fantasy projections are,
Low.
well, they're mid. Yeah, they're like his floor is like 7.9 and his ceiling is like almost, it's 17. But his projections are 10. It's like between 8 and 10 points.
Out of the three Tampa Bay receivers, he's projected for the least amount of yards between Igbuka, Godwin, and Evans.
I don't love that.
No, and there's a lot of mouths to feed because they really like Tez Johnson. I'm sure he's going to see some snaps. Jalen McMillan is also back tonight. Everyone is healthy for the Bucks, which is a good news because they fucking need it.
They should
That
win this
season is
game.
starting to slip away from them. Should win. It's the Falcons. The problem is that it's the Falcons, and you never fucking know what you're gonna get.
Well, you know what you're going to get. It's Bijan Robinson. It's Bijan, right?
I think
Bijan
Darnell Mooney
is
has a pretty decent night tonight too.
your top fantasy producers for tonight, based on ceiling, not on projection, on straight on like this is like the best case scenario. Are the two running backs, Bijan and Bucky, Emeka Ibuka at 18, Kyle Pitts Sr. at 17. We love a Kyle Pitts Sr. sighting. Mike Evans at 17, and then Tyler Algier. We're into second running backs. Darnell Mooney's at 13. Like it's not huge. It's not a huge fantasy night. I'm not sure what's the spread on this game and what's the number. Like what are we looking at here?
So it was at 5.5. It seems to have just moved to 6. Bucks are favored. The total is set at 43.5, which I'm a big fan of the over tonight. And then Falcons are plus 225 on the money line.
I like I like that there's an opportunity here for Atlanta. Um, the South is wide open. Like, it's wide open. The Panthers have a realistic shot at this. Um, I don't know if either of these. I mean, Tampa, if healthy, Tampa should be the runaway winner here, right?
Right.
And they are better, but like we have not seen the best from this team, and I just don't know what to expect from them. Like a healthy Mike Evans is great, but what does it mean for the team? Is Baker getting them involved early? I would assume so. I would assume so. Saints are out. Saints are definitely out, but they can shuck you up. They will
The
definitely
NFC
power
South is
shuck
not
you
up
up.
for grabs. You know this.
I mean, it could be.
No, it's the Patriots division. We already
I
won
know
it.
we won it, but we probably have more division wins than other teams in the goddamn
4-0.
division. 4-0 against our NFC South rivals.
If you base it on winning percentage, the Patriots won the NFC South.
Uh, Jim wants to know if is Bowles in the hot seat with a loss. I don't think so, not yet.
That
I
was a
don't know.
loss. There's zero doubt in my mind that he finishes the year out.
Oh, we'll finish the year out. I don't even think that it's a question he'll finish the year out. I don't think
No.
he is on the hot seat until next year at the earliest.
If you could completely collapse at the end of the year, I'm sure there's a conversation to be had in the off season, but
Has to be, but I don't
they
think
have to
it's
be
anything.
like lose out and like bad.
I
And
don't
that's
know.
like a conversation that he'll be out before the start of next season. I think without a doubt he's going to be there week 1.
So we have some wagers. We're gonna
Who
get
should
to some
be on the
wagers.
hot seat and out is fucking Raheem Morris.
I like Raheem.
I know you
As
do. I think he's a great defensive coordinator.
I don't think he's long for this league
How?
when it comes to coaching. He's not done great. He's not had a great tenure here. I just like, what do you do? Like
That you can't
there've
say
been,
that there hasn't been talent. I mean, the Falcons pretty
well, but
consistently have talent. They just
that's the
never
problem,
get it
right?
done. They
Like that's the
always falcon
problem.
it.
You have Bijan Robinson, who is arguably one of the top three running backs in the NFL right now.
We've already shuffled through OCs, which Zach Robinson 100% is getting fired at the end of the year. There's no way he sticks around.
If you look at quarterback, it's been up and down, sure, but like it's not that bad. You've had enough to work with. What do you like? What do you expect from this team? This team has expectations, and I don't understand how they're failing at every level. How are they this bad?
It's been about the Falcons or the
Yes,
Bucks.
well, the Falcons.
I don't know what the answer is, honestly.
They're
It's
like the
just
Jets with
it's
talent.
they're like cursed. There's something fundamentally wrong with the team because you're right. They have the talent. They should be winning some of these games. I feel like they play teams close a lot. It like always, almost always comes down to a score. I mean, look at the Pats game. They should have beat us 100%. They killed us in the second half, and if
Yep.
it wasn't for Parker Romo remembering his ties to the North, we would have lost that game.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I think that there's
How
a
about
lot of
it?
questions.
Patriots and missed kicks from kickers. Chad Ryland misses kicks. We end up with Drake May. Parker Romo, we cut, but he's like, "Don't worry, I got you guys. I'll see you in a couple weeks."
I got you covered. Don't even worry about it. Let's look at
Joe
some of
Burrow
the
would be interesting anywhere, Jim. There's no fucking. What are you talking about?
Joe Burrow is like top three
I
quarterback
think
like
Kyler
from
Murray
talent.
would be a fun conversation.
That's probably a more realistic route because he's done, and there's no way he's going back to comparison.
Do you remember how long ago I said that?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Imagine if that comes to fruition.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd feel so vindicated.
Um,
I said that like the beginning of last year.
I just want to let you know I got 5.5 as a spread, and the over under is at 43.5.
Yeah, it's been bouncing back and forth on DraftKings. Before we went live, I saw it at 5.5, and then when you asked me earlier, I said 6. It's still 6 for me.
You think they cover the one score?
I do. So I think one of my favorite bets of the night tonight is just buying up for the touchdown coverage. Get Atlanta at +7.5. It's -160, and then throw the over in with it because I like the over. If you're looking for just like one generic play to to pick, I think the over is probably my favorite bet of the night. Um,
So you think they take?
Defenses have been tough for these teams lately.
So you think Atlanta can cover 7.5
I
pretty
do.
easily?
I do. I think the Bucks are like they do have a lot of weapons back. I just don't really trust the Bucks defense all that much because they've been pretty heavily exposed over the last month or so. Tyler Shuck just gave him the business. Drake gave him the business. The Bills ran all over him. They got Tyrell Shavers by the Bills.
Yeah.
Um, so I think there's a lot of points to be had, and with Tampa with all their weapons back, and the Falcons at any moment could just go completely inept on offense. I think points are my favorite bet tonight. Like I said, I'll probably throw I already did. I threw the 7.5 with the Falcons in with the over. I have it at +212 on DraftKings.
Yep.
Nice little two leg. I feel safe about that. Bought myself the insurance on the spread, but I do think the Falcons can cover. I'd hate to lose by a touchdown, like by the 1 point, because there's a last second tutty or something. Um, Another bet I have tonight, I did a two leg, again, an easy, like just sort of covering my ass.
Hmm.
Bijan and Bucky Irving, just a two-leg touchdown parlay. I also I'm big tonight, sneaky one, +600 right now. I like a Jalen McMillan touchdown. He was getting so much love at the end of the year last year from Baker. He's finally healthy. Egbuka and Mike Evans are going to be drawing the bigger guys in coverage. I think a McMillan touchdown at that value is sneaky.
McMillan anytime is very sneaky.
I like it. I took
It's
him
only
first as well. I
it's
always
only
do my two.
425. First is 2,200 on
That's
365.
22 on DraftKings as well.
Yeah.
I took I always give you two first touchdowns, one from each team for value.
Hmm.
I'm going Jalen McMillan at plus 2,200, and I'm going David Sills for the Falcons at plus 2,500. He scored 2 weeks ago. Um, he's been seeing the field a lot with no Drake London available. He's been the guy across from Darnell Mooney a lot. Dylan Drummond is also getting some snaps. He's pretty much the exact same value as Sills, but with Sills, I've already seen him get in the end zone once, so I
He's done it
favor him
twice
over
actually.
Drummond. Oh, well, I've seen it with my own eyes once, so
He got in last 2 weeks
2 weeks ago.
ago and three
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Oh, I don't remember the one three
Yeah.
weeks ago. Anyway, I like those guys for value. 2,500 on Sills. 20. Oh, McMillan just shot up to 2,500. Good thing I haven't placed it yet. How about that, armchair?
We like that.
How about that?
We like that. I'm a sucker for
I am curious why his odds just dropped though since we've been doing the show. They were 500, now they're 600. 22 to 25.
interesting.
Very.
I am curious where you think the receiving line is for the big players, where you're safe, where you're risking it. Obviously, every wager is a risk, but
Yeah.
you
Like I
staying
said,
away
I
from the
think
receiving.
I like Darnell Mooney tonight. I think he's going to have some yards. You get him at plus money for the first time at 50 yards. He's at plus 141 there. I think
Yeah,
that's good value. Kyle Pitts' number is a little high for me. He had a big week last week. And when's the last time Kyle Pitts has done that twice? Uh, Mike Evans at 40 like feels safe, but I don't know what kind of shape he's in. If this is like do or die for the Bucks and they brought him back early, like I'm not 100% on that. So,
I mean, you could take the three of those at 20, 30, and
well,
20. Let's do a 20, 30, 40, 50 yarder. Who's our 40?
how many are we doing?
Let's do four players. I'll go Mike Evans at 20 yards. I'll go Kyle Pitts
That's
at
light.
30. I go Kyle Pitts at 30. Well, you want to do Evans at 30?
I'd rather that.
Okay. Evans at 30. Do Kyle Pitts at 20? That's safe. Someone's got to be 20.
Super safe. It's not Pitts. His numbers are way too high right now. I would go Bucky Irving at 20.
Let's go Bucky Irving at 20. Mike Evans at 30. Kyle Pitts at 40.
Igbuka 50.
Abuka 50 or
Yeah.
Mooney 50.
Let's do Igbuka 40, Mooney 50.
And take Kyle Pitts out.
Yeah. I think it's where I was going with after the Mike Evans comment I was making. I think Igbuka is going to have a pretty good night tonight. With Mike Evans back, it's going to draw some coverage away from him, which he's been pretty much the only focal point in the receiving game for Tampa Bay the last few weeks. So that's obviously gonna
It
it's gonna
helps.
fuck with you. He had some bad drops last week. Like I just feel like a bounce back game from him is
So
imminent. And the line is the lowest you're gonna see it all season. Like
if you
50
took
yards is minus 120. I feel like that's easy money
if
tonight.
you took Bucky at 20, Mike Evans at 30, Abuka at 40, and Mooney at 50, that's plus 800. And I get a boost with it, so I'm going to take that boost and I'm going to place it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. You want to talk a little bit of my house? You got a free
Yeah,
ticket. You got a
I
showdown,
have a,
man.
I do. I got a free showdown ticket. I have this loosely bit put in there right now. But I'm 500 over the cap.
Who do you got? Let's hear it.
So I have Bucky at captain,
Hmm.
Vigbuka at the flex, Mayfield,
Yep.
Darnell Mooney, Kyle Pitts, and David Sills, and I'm just 500 over the cap right now.
You may have to switch your captains.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I can get that lineup if I put Baker at the captain spot.
Well, let's play around with it and see what we can get here.
Oh yeah, I
So
sure can.
if you go Baker at the captain, you definitely can get it. My question is,
If I go Baker at the captain, I can go like defense kicker.
do you really going just Sills? That's it. You think he's the guy?
There's also I don't know how much he's gonna cost, but Like I said, I like McMillan tonight. He's 3,800.
I don't
And I
have
also would like Payne Durham. He's only 600. That's probably where I go,
I don't
actually.
have any of the quarterbacks in any of my lineups.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I have a lineup that is. Oh no, this one has a quarterback in it. It's not the one that you want though. I have my Atlanta hedge. This is my Atlanta hedge line because I think that you need to, if you're playing showdown, you need to either invest heavily in one team, or you're screwed. You know, or you got to pick perfect, or you got to invest heavily in one team, and the team that you invest in has to be the one that's winning. I went Algier at captain, and then Cousins, Bucky, Mooney, Pitts, and Bijan, which is like everybody you would want from the Falcons, except for
Right.
Kirk Cousins. And then I have another showdown that I have. So I have three in total, where I have Kyle Pitts as the captain, and I do have Baker in that one, but I have Evans, Gonzalez. Um, like I went kickers, Gonzalez and McLaughlin, Mayfield and Bijan. I think Bijan has a day. That one's got a loss coverage on it though, so I don't really give a shit. That one's like a let's see what happens kind of ticket. I'm curious.
Like,
I'm really curious to see how it goes, but it's DraftKings. You never fucking know. You never know.
what a tagline for a commercial.
It's DraftKings. You never
Sponsored
know.
by DraftKings. You really just never fucking know.
You never know. You never know.
Like, no, it's written with the stutter.
Yeah, yeah. You never fucking know. That's the best I got for you. I mean, we're having fun. We're having fun. If you're in fantasy football playoffs, no one's got any questions for us tonight, and that's fine. Uh, I wish you luck. I think we're going to get out of here because we're going to go build some wagers, get some things in. Any last proclamations for this? What's your
um,
score prediction? What's your final prediction here?
let's go Tampa Bay 27,
Yep.
Atlanta 23.
All right. Pass plus 1.5. Lock it up. Jim, fucking come on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll fucking
Yes.
talk about them on
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes. And get your ass over there on Sunday. Get in there.
Um, last bit from me. I have a three leg here for you that I
Oh,
just concocted at the end.
give us a
I
three-leg
like
dog.
Darnell Mooney for 50, Emeka Ibuka for 50, Payne Durham for 15 in place of K Dotton.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
Plus money on Mooney and Durham, three legs plus 700.
We like that a lot. I hope everybody's wagers cash. I hope your fantasy lineups hit. I hope you win your playoff games unless you're playing me. And if you're playing me, choke on
Go
a
fuck
chicken bone.
yourself.
Kick rocks with open-toed sandals. We'll see you Sunday here for the fantasy game time decisions. Probably around just before
11?
yeah, around 11. Yeah. 11:30, something like that. We'll be live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
That's Dubs. I'm Armchair. We'll see you Sunday. Peace.